Well, this is Calgary's Tate McRae. She has successfully made it past the audition stage. That happened on Monday's episode of So You Think You Can Dance: The Next Generation. She now moves on to the Academy portion of the competition. But first, we've got her right here on CTV from Calgary to tell us a little bit more about what's going on in terms of where she stands right now. Good morning to you, Tate.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm wonderful. And you know what? Congratulations on how far you've made it here.
Thank you very much.
You know, we saw the audition that you did last night, and I'm curious, where you sort of stand right now. What's going through your mind here, seeing how successful you've been so far in all this?
It's incredible. It's actually such a strange feeling because I've never done something like this before, so it's actually incredible and such a surreal feeling seeing myself on TV and just experiencing this, but everything that's going on right now is amazing.
How long, Tate, have you been dancing?
I started dancing recreationally when I was 6 years old, and then I started dancing more intensely when I was 8.
Now, I know that it didn't used to be this way, but now kids can audition for this season of So You Think You Can Dance. What went through your mind when you thought, gosh, I might be able to get on that show?
Well, when it first came out, I was like, oh my goodness, I have to try this out and I have to go for it. But the only thing that was stopping me was that I was Canadian and that I couldn't work in the US. So a week before the New York auditions, I got my O1 visa. So we rushed to New York and made it, but it was really tight and really crazy.
So you got yourself an O1 visa to be able to dance in this?
Yes, it took a really long time, but we eventually got it.
Okay, so the next step here is you enter the so-called Academy. What does that mean?
The Academy is almost like Vegas Week from previous seasons. It's where you learn a whole bunch of different combinations from different choreographers throughout the week, and they just start choosing you and picking the top 10.
And this has got to be really exciting for you to be able to work with some of these So You Think You Can Dance all-stars as well, Tate.
It's so exciting. I love them all, and I've always loved watching them on previous seasons.
Well, listen, I want to thank you for coming on our program this morning. It's great to have you with us here on CTV. Really appreciate it, and all the best to you.
Thank you very much for having me.